Alright, hi everyone. So we are going to start our session, our Wednesday yoga very soon. So if you are ready, please come to the center of the mat. Find and elevating your spine, cross your leg in front of you, sitting nice and tall. Just take this opportunity to settle yourself down. If you need to sit on some elevated objects, like you can use your cushions, you can use some blanket, you can even bring some pillows or duvets to sitting on top of it. It will make your sitting a little bit more comfortable if you want to. So close your eyes, engage your natural breathing, just observing how it goes in and out of your nose. No attention, no hurry. Don't need to worry about anything just now. Just breathe. It has been breathing. It never stopped. Just needs to be a little bit more mindful of how that goes. Observing how the air going through your nostril all the way in. Where does it go? Does it fill up your lung? How your lungs doing? Is it expanding or is it stay the same? And slowly exhale it out and see how it goes. There's micro feelings of air going through your nostril, even though it's very micro, it's very minor, just feel it. It exists. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Okay. One more breath on your own, or a couple more breaths. Let's settle down and take your time. And we are going to do a pranayama, a breathing technique from here. So whenever you are settling down, you can keep your eyes closed or you can open up your eyes. We are going to use your right hands. Use the index finger on top of your nose. Use your thumb on your right nostril and use your middle fingers to connect to your left nostril. We will start it with your right side open. Take a deep inhale all the way in. Hold it on top of where your index finger is pointing. And then closing your right nostril and open up your left. And then slowly exhale it out through your left nose all the way out. Take it slow. All right, take a deep inhale through your left side all the way in. Exhale, close your left nostril, open up your right. And then slowly exhale it out through your nose all the way out. Continue to inhale through your right side all the way up, maybe this time to the space in between your eyebrow. And then close your right and open it up your left. Exhale it out through there. Again, continue to observing how the air going through your nose, how the air going through your body. Inhale through your left all the way up. Closing your left to open up your right, to slowly exhale it out. We're going to do a couple more cycles on your own, so you can do it on your own pace. Exhale and inhale on the same side. And then switch to the other. Exhale and inhale. Take your time. This alternate nostril breathing claim that it can calm our mind, clear our thought, clear our nostril channel. That's what we actually really need right now at this time. So if you are returning to your right side already, you can slowly lower your hands all the way down, wait for everybody to be ready. And continue back and use your nose. And inhale a little bit better. Exhale it a little bit better. One more breath on your own. All right, we're going to move, flapping your eyes open, bring your hands down by your side. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Interlace your fingers all the way up to the sky. On your exhale, arch yourself over to the right, feeling the opening on the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Let your breath just guide you. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. Inhale, bring your arm out and up. Give yourself a full circle back up to the sky. Interlace your fingers again. Exhale to the left this time. Take it slow. Slowly reaching the points that you can arch the maximum. Inhale, coming back. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, coming back. Cool. Lower your hands down to your heart. Continue to lower your hands in front of your shins. Slowly ease your way up or forward. Hands and knees down on the ground. Your wrists right underneath your shoulder. Your knees right underneath your head. Couple rounds of cat-cow with our spine. Inhale, lifting through your heart. Lift your tailbone up to sky. Exhale to your cat. Pull your tailbone in. Tuck your chins to your chest. Inhale, drop your belly down, lifting through your heart. Feel a little bit concave in the back. Exhale, roll and curve. Hollow your belly. Find a space right underneath your body. Inhale to your elbows, lifting through your heart, lifting through your tailbone. Exhale, roll and curve your back. And really pulling that core in. Curve yourself into your ball. All right, slowly come back to center, neutral spine. Walk your knees together in the back. Take a deep inhale, bring your right leg to the back. Pointing your toes down, kicking your heels to the back. Give it a good lengthening from your leg. And if you feel comfortable, bring your left arm by your ear, reaching forward. Finding all the extension from your fingers all the way to your heels. We're going to stay here for 3 breaths. You can continue to stay here, feeling your core supporting you. Or you can bend through your knees, bring your hands to the back of your leg. You can kick the leg against your hands. That will help you to lift up through your heart. That will help you to lengthening through your spine. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, if you are bending, slowly extending through your leg, arm forward. Lower your hands down to the ground, lower your knees down. Couple round of cat-cow to reset. Inhale, dropping your belly down, lifting through your heart. Exhale, roll and curve your back. You might feel something on your lower back. Observe it. Inhale, lower your heart down, and lower your belly down, lifting through your heart. Second round of the cat, then feeling probably already stretching out. Last one, dropping your belly down, lift your tailbone all the way up to the sky. Exhale, roll and curve your back, top everything out to the center. Cool, slowly come back to center. We're going to do the same thing on the left side. So bring your knees together. Take a deep inhale, lengthening your leg first. And take your time. Until you feel your balance, you don't really need to lift your hands. You have enough breath cycles to be able to find all this balance. So take your time. Let the breath just guide you and anchor you. As usual, we are taking 3 breaths here. Either you want to stay here the whole time, continue to lengthening, or bending through your knees, bring your hands to the back of your leg, kick it up to the sky. The more you kick your leg up to the sky, the more you will be able to pull that front body up. You can lift your core to your heart and continue to breathe. Take a deep breath in. in here, bringing your hand is supporting you. Take a deep breath out here. All right, slowly extending through your leg, reaching through your arms. Lower your hands down to the ground, lower your knees down to the ground. That's good. Let's curl back toes under, lift your hip up and back. Give a little bit chance if you want to pedaling down your leg, left and right, please do. Focusing on pressing your palms all the way down to the ground and push it forward. Take a deep inhale, lifting your heels up high, lifting your hip up high. So that you can continue to keep that height and slowly dropping your heels toward the ground to the back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. All right, we are going to flow a little bit. Inhale, roll your shoulder forward to plank. Come to your tippy toes. Engage your core. Exhale, lower your knees down, lower your chest and chin down. Inhale, roll your heart forward and up. Give yourself a gentle cobra here. Exhale, put your back toes under, lift your hip up and back, downward facing dog. Your first vinyasa of the day. Although it's gentle, it's a vinyasa. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, second run. Let's keep it on a gentleman. Inhale, bring your heart forward. Exhale, lower your knees down, lower your chest and chin in between your thumb. Inhale, roll your heart forward, belly on the ground, lifting through your heart, cobra. Exhale, put your back toes under, lift your hip up and back down, facing dog. So far, so good. Breathe. If you need to, you can exhale it through your mouth all the way. It's good detoxification. All right, one more breath on your own. Cool. Let's do two more. Inhale, bring your shoulder forward. Rest your shoulder on top of your wrist. Come to your tippy toes. If you like to heat up already, bend through your elbow, lower yourself halfway. Top of the feet down on the ground. Slowly lift yourself up to your upward facing dog. Make sure you hover your body above the ground. Roll over your toes, lift your hip up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, observing if your body is starting to heat up. Take a deep breath out. All right, let's do it one more time. Inhale, roll your shoulder forward to plank. All right, bend through your elbow, lower yourself halfway. Top of the feet down on the ground, push yourself away from the floor. Give yourself a nice smile on your face. Exhale, roll over your toes, lift your hip up and back. Good job. Breathe. All right, take a deep breath in here. And take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. All right, when you're ready, we're starting from the left side. Inhale, bring your left leg all the way up to sky. Stepping forward in between your hands, because this side you'll probably see a little bit better from here. Lower your right knee down to your low lunge. Make sure your leg has a good support. Bring your hands on top of your knees and lift yourself up. Sometimes when we're starting to lift up your knee, we'll come with it. So try to bend through your knees, interlace your fingers so you can push it forward a little bit. And you can sit down. Deep stretch on your right. Take a deep inhale, bring your arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale, lower your hands down to the back. Interlace your fingers. Focusing on opening up your front chest. Sliding your knuckle all the way down to the back of the thigh. If you feel like you can drop your shoulder further back, please do. If that causes you to gaze up to the sky, that's wonderful. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. On your next inhale, slowly come back to center, arms up to the sky. Lower both of your hands down to frame your front leg. Keep your right hands on the ground. Bring your left hands on top of your left knee. Slowly turn your left shoulder to the back of the room. This is your space, your mat. Take a deep breath in, and during this process, you can always adjust your right hand because you need a good foundation from here. Take a deep breath in. Cool. If your body is already in the twisted position, you're good. You can reach your hands to align with your hands with your leg here. That will bring your attention to the back of your leg. Because what we are going to do next, this is your choice. You can bring your arms up and over without lifting through your knees and just give it a good stretch and coming back. If you want to lift up, take a deep inhale, pushing everything. Make sure your leg is anchoring for you, all right? Lower your hands down to the back. So we are going to do 3 times. On your next inhale, you're going to lift your hands up, guiding your body, lift up and over, reaching through your fingers. Give it a good opening from here. Exhale, lower your knees all the way down and take it slow. If it doesn't feel well, doesn't need to lift it up. Inhale, bring your arm up and overhead. Give it a little bit of time. You have 3 points on the ground. All 3 points need to help you. Inhale, lower your hands, lower your knees down. Perfect, last one. Inhale, bring your left arm up and over. Keep your left arm by your ear. Cool, slowly lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Good job already. Lower your hands down to frame your front leg. Curl your back toes under, lifting through your kneecap. If you feel like a vinyasa, go ahead. But for now, I only want to have a nice downward facing dog here. So up to you. Take a deep breath in. We'll stay here for 2 breaths. You have enough time to find your vinyasa here. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. You might feel the difference on your left and right. So we are going to do the right thing on your right side. Inhale, bring your right leg all the way up to the sky. Bend through the knee, roll your shoulder forward so you can take that leg in between your hands. Once your right leg is anchored, left knee down. Low lunge. Once everything is good, bring your hands to your knees, try to sit down a little bit more. A little bit more, maybe toward your front shin. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Lengthening, and then bring your hands to the back as you exhale. Interlace your fingers. Once you focus on not pushing your knuckle all the way down, you might start to find that your body, the back bending happening naturally. And no resisting. You just can keep your eyes up to the sky. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Really feel the stretch on the left. All right, on the next inhale, come back to center. Bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Lower your hands down to the ground, frame your front leg. Now you might be sitting my back, but at least you can see what's going on in the back side. So when you're ready, right hands on top of your right knee, slowly twist yourself over to the right. Align your right shoulder to the back of the wall, your room. And if your twisting is done and nice and comfortable, bring your arms to the back. Align your arm with your leg and noticing that how your back leg wants to support you. 3 rounds here. Inhale, reach your arm up and over. Give yourself a good stretch from your leg all the way to your finger. Exhale, slowly lower yourself all the way down. Second round, bring your arm up and over. Really give yourself a good opening. Exhale, lower yourself all the way down. Last one, make it count to bring your arm up and over. Cool. Inhale, lower yourself all the way down. That's it. Lower your hands down, frame your front leg. Curl your back toes under, lifting through your kneecap. Step your leg back to your downward facing dog or your vinyasa, your choice. Take a deep breath in here. Enjoy the stretch of your lower back. One more breath on your own. Okay, good job. Okay, so from here, you're going to come to your tippy toe, bend through your knee. You're going to walk your leg about halfway to the center of the mat. And then walk your hands to meet your leg here. Keep yourself head low, forward fold. You can grab hold of the opposite elbow here. You can stay here, enjoy the gravity to pull your upper body down with a good support from your standing and your hip. Or you can rock yourself from side to side if you want to. Feel the range of motions. Feel the freedom of your lower back. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, slowly rock yourself back to center if you're rocking. Lower both of your hands down to the ground. Take a deep inhale, come to your shins and lift your body halfway, straight spine. Exhale, slowly fold yourself down to the ground. Inhale, open your arm. We're coming up standing, so take your time. Give yourself a good stretch through your fingers all the way down to your leg. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart, finally. Everything aligned, hands down by your side mountain pose. Bring your leg about hip distance apart, drape your hands down by your side. If you turn your palm forward, that will help you to relax your shoulder away. Take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Let's bring our big toe in and heel slightly apart so you can squeeze your knee together. We'll come to the chair pose from here. Inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend through your knees, sit back. Align your knees on top of your ankles. Sit back with your tailbone pointing to the ground and your core lift up to the sky. Take a deep breath in here. Now, take a deep breath out. We're going to transit to eagle pose. So shift your way over to your left leg and bring your right leg away from the floor. Wrap it around. You can lower your toes down to support or simply wrap your leg together and then lower your hands down. Right hands on top of your left. Bend through your elbows and bring the fingers all the way up to the sky. One little distractions. Pulling out of my balance. I slowly bring myself back to my balance, find my focus, find my concentration, find all the muscles of my body hugging together. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Continue to breathe. Deep. One more breath on your own. All right. Good job. Slowly lower your right leg down, pushing through your leg. Give yourself a whole body stretch over here. Exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. That's it. Just a balancing pose. Right, I'm going to face differently. You don't need to change yours. We are going to do it on the other side. Big toe touch, heels slightly apart. Take a deep inhale, come back to our chair. Bend through your knees, sit back. Keep your heart lifted. If your heart lifted, all the balance is easier to achieve. Building our leg first, bring your left leg up and over. And again, as I say, if you need to, you can lower the toes down. Actually, we'll help you even more balance from here. Lower your hands down since the left leg is on top, your left arm on top as well. Different wrapping, bring the shoulder together, shoulder blades open. Your elbow away from your chest, your fingers all the way up to the sky. And find your balance, find your focus actually. Once your focus there, you might be able to take the toes away and bend through your knees, sit down a little bit more. 2 breaths here. One more breath on your own. Leave your You're doing a good job here. All right, slowly lower your left leg down. Give yourself a good pushing, full body stretch all the way up. And then exhale, lower your hands down to your heart. Good job. All right, so if you are not on the center edge front of the mat, please come to the front of the mat. Mountain pose with your leg about hip distance apart. We're going to float down to the ground one more time. So take your time, take a deep inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, swan leg forward. Hinging through your hip, lifting through your heart. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, hands to the ground, step your leg back. This time, I'm walking to far and vinyasa. Just to reset my body halfway down. Top of the feet down on the ground, lift yourself up, upward facing dog. Roll over through your toes, and lift your hip up and back, downward facing dog. All right, take a deep breath in. And take a deep breath out. Perfect. This time I will start it on the right side. Inhale, bring your right leg all the way up to the side. Bend through the knees, step it forward in between your hands. All right, so unlike the low lunge we did it earlier, this time we're going to keep our knee lifted. So make sure you come to your tippy toes, make sure your back leg is anchored. Hands on top of your knees when you lift up. Take a deep inhale, bring your arms up to the sky. Normally when you're starting to rise, your knee comes with it. So try to bend through your knee and sit down a little bit more. As long as your back leg is anchoring you, you're good. Take a deep inhale through your fingers all the way up to the sky. Exhale, interlace your fingers to the back. That's what we did earlier, right? Bring your knuckle all the way down to the thighs. And maybe give yourself a good back bending. And look up to the sky. Cool. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out. We are going to lean our heart forward and down. And take your time, humble warrior. So you can hover your body on top of your leg, or you want to drop your shoulder down a little bit more, it will be your choice. All right, take a deep breath in here. Be mindful of where the weight goes. Take a deep breath out here. All right, keep your body low. Release both of your hands down to the ground. And from here, you can continue to keep the knee lifted, or you can lower it down. It will be your choice. And then when you're ready, if you need some space, you can scoop your right leg out to the side. So your hands can be aligned right underneath your shoulder. Okay, so we're going to rest here on the lizard pose. You can stay here, keep the knee lifted, and drape your head down. If you want to lower your forearm down and rest it here, it will be working as well. And of course, if you like your knees down so you don't have distractions, and then you can get closer to the ground, pretty still. By all means, anyways, if you can feel the relaxation, and know there's a stretch of the right side. And that's the purpose of the lizard pose. All right, take a deep breath in. At least you're not moving, you're not flowing. You can concentrate on your breath. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Okay, one more breath of your own. Okay, when you are ready, slowly come to your palm, ease your weight up, so we can get out of here. Curl your back toes under, lifting through your kneecap. Give yourself a little bit clearance here. Push it through your hands and kick your right leg out to the side and bring it to the back. Find your vinyasa here, halfway down, chaturanga. Top of the feet down on the ground to your upward facing dog. Roll over your toes and lift your hip up and back. Down dog to reach, stretch, and breathe. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. Cool. Left side. Inhale, bring the left leg all the way up to the sky. Roll your shoulder forward, stepping your leg in between your thumb. High lunge or low, it really doesn't matter. Stretching is probably what I would like the most. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky and take your time. Anytime you can adjust your standing, your back leg, your front knee, sitting down a little bit more, open it up your shoulder a little bit more, is really up to you. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out, bring your hands to the back, interlace your fingers, open it up your chest. If you can slide the knuckle down a little bit more, that would be great. Bending through the knees will help the back bend go deeper. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, when you're ready, starting to push in through your back leg and bring the heart forward and down. Trying to push the knuckle to the back of the room. And give yourself enough core strength to help you stay here. If you want to drop your shoulder down a little bit more, of course you can. But lifting halfway is actually stronger. Make your core stronger. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, keep your body low. Lower both of your hands down to the ground. As I say, because you need to create space for your arms, you scoop your leg out to the side. Keep the knee lifting or keep the knees down to the ground. It will be your choice. Give yourself a little bit of rest here. Forearm down. Drape your head down to the ground. And breathe. This, with your knee lifted, is a little bit strengthening. With your knees down, is a lot of stretching. Both of them has a lot of benefit from here. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. Cool, we've got time. Slowly come to your palm, ease your way up. Make sure your hands about this shoulder distance apart because you need all this support. Curl back toes under, lifting through your kneecap. So this is how you kick on your right side. Now we'll demo on the left. Kick your left leg out to the side. Bring it to the back. Even vinyasa, you want to do one-legged. It will be working as well. How about the feet down on the ground, both of them, up dog. Roll over through your toes, lift your hip up and back. Breathe. Awesome. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. Cool. We're going to do this cool thing. Inhale, roll your shoulder forward to plank. Lower yourself all the way down to the ground. Bring your elbow in. Place it right underneath your shoulder. Take that away. Make your hands parallel in front of you for now. Lengthening through your heart to your Sphinx pose. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Okay, so from your right hand, you're going to place it in front of your chest and make it parallel to the front of your mat. Your left hand will be on your left side, which it will help you to turn your body over, stacking your left side on top of your right. Keep your forearm for now. I'll tell you what your option is. Bring your upper legs away from the floor, a little bit lifting, a little bit stretching. Bend through your knees. Bring your legs to the back. Make sure you land it somewhere that it can support you. So you have a choice here. You can stay here and reach your arm up and overhead. It's a good stretching and opening already. If you want a little bit clearance, you can come to your palm and ease your way up. With all this support you have, take a deep inhale. You can lift your body all the way up, lift your hip up as well. Continue to push, continue to bring your heart up. And your arm, with all this space that you can roll, you might be able to roll up and over. Wild thing. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. And put a smile on your face and see how much freedom you have. One more breath on your own. Alright, lower your hands down, lower your hip down already. Good job. Flip yourself back down. And bring your elbow right underneath your shoulder. Come back to Sphinx pose. And that's it. Stay here, rest. Now I'll take this opportunity to turn my direction to the other side. So bear with me, give me a little bit of time. So that I can do the right side together with you. Alright, I'm ready. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. Bring your left hands in front of your chest, parallels to your mat. Use your right hands to turn your right side up. Pointing through both of your toes. You can keep your right hands in front of you to support you. Inhale, bring the legs away. And then bend through your knees. Make sure your land is somewhere. It's just not just the tip of the toes, it's the entire leg anchored down. Okay, it will be your choice right now. Either you want to stretch from here, you can still lift a little bit with your forearm. Like to have a little bit clearance so I can lift up a little bit more. So let's do it together. Inhale, lift yourself up and over. And your arm can actually continue to reach and reach and reach. Wild thing on your left. Alright, take a deep breath in here. Don't forget your smile. Take a deep breath out here. Alright, one more breath on your own. Good job. Slowly lower your hip all the way down to the ground. Flip yourself back to your belly. Lower your elbow down to your Sphinx pose. Good job. All right, let me take this opportunity to come back again. You stay on your Sphinx. We'll do some more on our back bending here. Take a deep breath in, I'm back. Take a deep breath out. So from here, you're going to heel toe your leg out, wider than your mat. And continue to lengthening through your spine, lengthening through your heart. So in yoga, this is called seal pose. So you can stay down with your forearm on the ground, or you can push in through your hands and lift your heart a little bit more. With your legs separated in the back, it actually will help release the tension from your lower back. In yoga, you can stay on this pose for 5 minutes. We don't have 5 minutes today, but we have 5 breaths. So I want you to have enough time to feel all those opening, nice back bending. Continue to bring that core to your heart, lengthening. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. All right, slowly lower your arm all the way down to the ground. Your heel toe your leg back to center. Bring your hands to your mid-rib cage. Bring your chins to the center of the mat. Take a deep inhale, curl your back toes under. See if you can push yourself up with a straight spine. Lift your head up and back and give your lower back a good stretch. Downward facing dog. That's it. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. Good job. Cool. We're going to release our back a little bit. Inhale, roll your shoulder forward to plank. Lower your knees down to the ground. Sit back to your heels. way. Bring your hip to one side, bring your leg forward, extend it forward. Bringing your toes all the way up to the sky and anchor it down to the ground. Use your hands to bring your right knee in, hug it in tight, as tight as you can, and then bring the right leg across to the left. You can keep that closer to your hip or simply bring it forward, your choice. Your left leg, you can extend it forward, or you can bring it to the side of your right hip. It will be your choice too. It will be a twist from here. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up. Turn your body over to the right. Lower your right hand as an anchor. You can wrap your left hands to your right knee, or you can bring the left elbow to the outside. I'm feeling all these twists, especially your lower back after all those back bending. It feels good. Look over to your right shoulder to the back. You might see a better scenery than I do. I have only a black wall. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. All right, slowly bring yourself back to center. Use both of your hands to guide your right leg away and kick it out to the side. If your left leg extending forward, you can start to bend through your knees and pull it in. And if your leg is already bending, you can adjust it where you feel comfortable. Side arch from here. Inhale, bring your arms up. Lower your right hands down, slide it toward your toes. Bring the left hands up and overhead. Give yourself some time. Using your breath to stay or go deeper, your muscle will starting to get a little bit loosened every time you breathe. The deeper your breath, the more loosening up will happen. And as for your right hands, you can just release down here, or grab hold of your ankle, or grab hold of your big toes, your choice. Make sure your left shoulder is not collapsing forward. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out. That's all for the right side. Inhale, bring yourself all the way back up. Use your hands to bring your right leg back in, extending both of your legs. Maybe shake it out. Maybe you probably don't need it. And then when you're ready, bring your left knee in. Bring it across your leg, of course. Extending or bring it to the side is really up to you. So this side, I'm going to extend my leg from here. So starting from twisting, inhale, reaching, always lengthening before we twist. Exhale, turn yourself over to the left. Left hand as an anchor, wrapping your hands around the knees or bring the elbow to the outside. Turn your gaze over to your left shoulder. Revisit that scenery that you see. Revisit the side that you see earlier. You might see something different. You might. Just be mindful. And maybe there's nothing there. Who knows? Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. One more breath on your own. As I say, the twist is the best thing for the release of the spine. All right, slowly bring yourself back to center. Extending your left leg out to the side. And as my extending leg is starting to bend through your knees and bring it in. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, lower your hands down to the ankles. Bring the left hands up. Right hand up and overhead. All right, take a deep breath in here. A couple of options of your lower hand. You can grab hold of the outside of your legs. Kind of pull it in a little bit and help you to arch a little bit deeper. Some of them like to grab hold of the big toes and bending through the lower elbow. That has the same effect to help you feel a little bit deeper too. But all in all, the stretch actually coming from your upper hand. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, use your upper hands to lift yourself back up. Bring your leg in. This time, both of your knee bend. Sole of the feet together, knee wide open. If you're like me, I'm not facing the front of the mat. Please do change your direction and come to the front of the mat because we are laying down soon. Walk your hands to the back of your head. Lower your forearm down. Stop on the fish pose for here. Inhale, bring your heart all the way up to the sky. Pushing through your elbow, pushing through your forearm. Lifting through your core, lifting through your heart. If you want to drape your head behind, open up your throat, that would be great because for the most of the time, we don't get to exercise there. No opening. But make sure you can breathe. If you cannot breathe because your head is draping, just even lifting to your heart more, or bring your chins parallels to your chest. Align your airway. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right, this is for everyone. Slowly bring your chins to your chest. Extending your arms, slowly lower your spine all the way down to the ground. Use your hands to bring both of your knees in together. Keep your leg about hip distance apart. You will feel that you're continuing adjusting your spine. That is pretty normal. Walk your heels toward your hip. Walk it so close that your hands can actually touch the heels. And you can feel that alignment, that everything goes where it should be. All right, lower your hands down by your side. Bridge pose from here. Take a deep inhale, pushing through your leg and shoulder and arm. Lift your hip away. Use your core to continue to push yourself up. Use pushing through your leg and pushing through your hands to continue to lift yourself up. And if you're like me, you continue to adjusting your head, your neck. That's normal because now it's lengthening, you need more space. All right, take a deep breath in here. Exhale, interlace your fingers underneath your body. If you can, walk your shoulder underneath your body and lift your heart up a little bit more. It will give you enough strength and foundation to lift your bridge a little bit higher. And make sure you breathe. Continue to breathe. You're not holding breath. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out here. All right. Maybe you can lift up a little bit more. Come to your tippy toes. Lift yourself even higher. Exhale here. And then we can slowly start to release ourselves out of this pose. Bring your hands out, bring your shoulder out. Spine one vertebra at a time. And then your hip down on the ground. Your heels will be the last to touch the ground. You're good. All right, from here, windshield wiper your leg left and right. Just keep it swinging left and right here. If you want to, you can start to walk your leg out of the mat and get it to the outside of the mat so that both of your knees actually have a space to be able to touch the ground. All right, slowly come back to center. We're going to bring both of your knees over to the right. Okay, bring your right ankle up and place it on top of your left knee. But add a little bit weight for its opening and for that twist on your left side. Open your hands out to a T. Look over to your left fingertips. So natural twisting happening with a little bit added weight. And you can let go of your muscle. That the gravity just pulled it a little bit heavier. Take a deep breath in, you'll feel the stretch even more. All right, one more breath on your own. When you're ready, lower your right ankle first so that both of your knees have the freedom to come back to center. We're going to set it up on the left side. Roll both of your knees over. If you need to move your hip, please do. All these adjustments is making sure your body feels good. Left ankles on top of your right knee. Look over to your right fingertips. Take a deep breath in here. And even feel a little bit of weight on your left knees down so that gravity can help stretching on that IT bend. One more breath on your own. All right, slowly turn your head back to center first, left ankle down. Bring both of your knees back to center, good enough. Bring your knees to your chest one at a time. Use your hands to hug it in. Gently rock yourself from side to side. All right, one last pose, a happy baby. Open up your knees, bring your leg up. Reaching through your ankles or bring your hands just behind your thigh. Or grab hold of that big toes. Give it a good opening here. Or even you want to rock your baby from side to side, please do. That is good massage from here, especially for your lower back. All right, slowly bring yourself back to center. Use your hands to bring your knee in. Lower your hands down by your side. Lower your legs down one at a time. Turn your palms up to the sky so you can relax more. Turn your toes out to the side so you can let go even more. Close your eyes. This is your time. The time that you've been waiting for. The time that all your practice is gearing toward to. And just let go. Don't worry about anything. You can engage in natural breath from here. Don't worry about the deep breaths anymore. Just feeling the existence of your physical body, the state of your mind, everything connected together with your breath. And continue to let go from your head all the way down, your shoulder, especially your lower back, your leg, your head, everything. And as I said earlier, just be aware of your natural breathing. It has been going on, never go away, just whether you pay attention to it or not. So I want you to pay attention to it a little bit more. And see if you can take a little bit longer breath in, a little bit longer breath out. Couple more breaths so that you can work into breathing deeper on your own. And see if these deep breaths of yours bring the sensations to your body. See if you are able to move your feet, feel your fingers, feel your toes. If you can feel that, see if you can make some circles of your ankles. Make some circles of your wrists. If you can feel all that, rock your head from side to side. Perfect. Slowly bring your knees to your chest one at a time. Make it gentle. Slowly tip yourself over to your favorite side. Lay yourself down. Take another deep breath in. And take another deep breath out. And when you're ready, extending your leg forward, pushing through your hands, slowly ease your way up seating. Cross your leg in front of you, recognizing all these energies that are already inside your body. That is, support your spine sitting nice and tall. Place your hands on top of your lap for now. Take a deep breath in here. Take a deep breath out. Bring your hands to your heart. Bow into your fingers, connecting to your heart. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for connecting with me, with your practice. I feel your energy. I feel your light. I want to bow into the light that you shining to me. And I want to wish you have a good day, have a good week. Keep yourself healthy and happy. I'll see you next time. My heart to yours. Namaste. Thank you all. If you like to leave a message or you like to shout to me, let me know what you need. Have a good day, everyone.